consign judges for the country Nigeria. And the good work where FCT minister, who in one way or the other is working on behalf of the federal government, they do for the life of the judges. The most beneficiary of this particular administration of Wike, now the judges. Since this administration come, every day now they hear judges will receive us, judges' salary will be increased. It can't be like saying knowledge to be judge now be the profession where it is. Because before you even reach judge, you will be a lawyer, you will be this, you will be that. You get judge can't be like the peak of the whole career. Why they talk this now? As we dey yarn, Wike don't reiterate again, no. He said no FCT judge will live in rented apartments by 2027.
We be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Oi. Oh God, who go believe say I dey smile here based on the trials and tribulations wey I don face for only today. But notwithstanding, as I talked before, now why we be men? Because on top all these arrangements when they solve our personal life, we will still deliver our responsibility, still deliver for the family, still deliver for the society, still deliver for those who they depend on us when not be our family at the end of the day. Notwithstanding, welcome back. 89.9 Yanga FM station where in Sabina you position both live and direct. My name is Naran B. I dey very happy and pleased to meet you. I hope you share the same feeling, but if not, I bet parkway not getting energy to follow you, they go back and forth. But then again, time to for us to kick off the Tori Matter segment. And before I get to share the story of my trials and tribulation for today, Monday, more go into wetin dey sup for the country Nigeria. A lot of imbalances they happen for the country Nigeria. A lot of development, not necessarily in general, but for some certain few individuals, or also rather for some certain institutions, they go on. You get, and it dey raise some certain level of eyebrow, right? So first of all, I believe say. So I get just three to focus on. The first one, ASU strike, and the reply to government. Sorry, the reply by the government of no work, no pay. That one and one. Then the second one, now a new development when concern INEC. You remember how a couple of weeks back, how I let you know say INEC opened the continuous voters registration portal, right? And they welcome eligible people who don't clock 18 or who never registered since to come and register. Yes, there's an update on that, and I'm really impressed with the numbers being given based on this recent continuous voter registration. One just saw a couple of weeks ago, not too long ago. You get that one and one, and this I go want your feedback on. Then the third story will also matter concern judges for the country Nigeria. And the good work where FCT minister, who in one way or the other is working on behalf of the federal government, they do for the life of the judges. So just as I dey here now, I dey regret say why I not study law. Maybe by crook or by way or the other. I don't know if I don't fall. No, I never reached the age to become judge, but I would have been close to it. I don't know wonder that mistake I make, because the most, permit me, this is my personal opinion, the most I don't know the terminology to even use right now, the most taken care of, no, that English not correct, the most beneficiary of this particular administration of Wike, now the judges. Since this administration come, every day now they hear judges will receive us, judges' salary will be increased. It can't be like saying knowledge to be judge now be the profession where it is. Because before you even reach judge, you will be a lawyer, you will be this, you will be that. You get judge can't be like the peak of the whole career. Why they talk this now? As we dey yarn, Wike don't reiterate again, no. He said no FCT judge will live in rented apartments by 2027. That means all of them will not get their personal suite duplex. I don't know, or mansion, may you put it that way. And I can't wonder, you not make mistakes, so by now you would have been said, my Lord, I oppose that. Now, be not so they talk. I disagree. My client is not, now you first start before you can't press 1 or 2 level, or can't put you for some certain level before you can't end up. Maybe I forgot the day close to become judge. Maybe I forgot the bother to even the pay as for Lagos when what by me. You get? Maybe by now we can just the what you go to anyway. The young man, R&B, we have a house because. Every single time I see this, not be only the day Nigeria, bro. So, is there a particular reason you are so focused on making sure they are well comfortable? Which I certainly understand because I clearly remember, I think one of his statements earlier, and I say, if the judges they were taken care of, they're not go they waiting easily bribe, and they're not go they manipulate the last hope of the common man, which is the court of law. You get. So whether or not that one be the only motivation behind taking care of them, I don't know, because according to the FCT minister, might just delve deep into waiting yano. No say they don't build their house since then. Oga Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, yes, on Wiki don yan say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will ensure that no judge of the FCT. So what do you call put to the rest judge for the rest of the state? Judges of the rest of the state, are you guys well taken care of? Mona talk now, Mona ask na governor because. We can take care of the one for FCTO because at the end the matter the fair end. You get after on our own door fair pass. You get. By the way, just to go back to the whole arrangement, he said President Tinubu will ensure that no judge of the FCT will be living in a rented apartment by the end of the president's first tenure. He yarned this one today, Monday, during the flag off of the design and construction of residences for the heads of court of the FCT. And they say the era where judges stay in the rented quarters will come to an end. Let me also say what Mr. President has done for the FCT. Before the first tenure of Mr. President ends, no judge of the FCT will be living in the rented quarter. I said before the first tenure ends, no judge of the FCT, not wicked they talk, they do repetition well. So now why they repeat what they don't talk before? Say no judge of the FCT High Court. I didn't say Federal High Court, I didn't say National Industrial Court, but of the FCT High Court. More than not good if you say una dey entitled to they don't. Baba Fe let una know say he know they talk about those other one. Now FCT High Court will be staying in a rented apartment because by then they will have their own houses to themselves. They say the provision to the heads of court, they follow the flag off of the construction of new magistrate court for Jabi for September 2025 and say the construction of 40 judges quarter in Katakpe district also go they flag up. That was 2024 November, 2024 November, and say they go continue to make sure say they make the judges they very much comfortable. Now, in as much as I see this as something necessary, like what it be the long so every time we get heads of course they're going to build new house for them because this one they're not going to stay there forever now, right? Okay, I just say my share that with you. I don't know what you think, but if you get any say hello, you can drop a message on our WhatsApp 0904-821-3013. I'll take that number again 0904-821-3013. Now I don't know if time will just quickly permit me because say we'd already did behind. I know if we apologize on top that one. My apology. So might just quickly let you know. Say INEC don't yan say they don't record a total of 7.4 million pre-registrants in 8 weeks. This is commendable. It clearly shows say Nigerians never lose hope totally for the institution called INEC. Some still believe, or majority still believe, that their vote still counts, or we continue to count, or we one day count. You get why? Because they are different set of human beings. Now why I use those different terminology? You get me. So according to INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, who now has a new Oga boss, they announced a total of 7.4 million Nigerians. Now they complete their online pre-registration during the 8 weeks of, during week 8 of the continuous voter registration exercise, which actually covered the period from October 6 to October 12, 2025. They say this figure can be released by the commission today, Monday. Say the online pre-registration process actually kick off by August 18, 2025. Say according to the update, say 3.8 million of the pre-registrants were female, representing 52.28%, while 3.5 million were male, accounting for 47.72%. That's to say even women, they more ginger to get their voters card. And no one believe say now because say you need that for bank verification, not being. There are other ones you can use NI for that. So I want believe say you solely take out your time to register because you want to cast your vote come 2027. I love this. I wish the number can increase because I will feel say we able to on that vote safe according to our population. Because how can not less than 30 million Nigerians be deciding the fate of who becomes Nigeria president? Was the number even up to 30 million in 2023 election? I don't think so, because if you accumulate all the numbers of all the presidential candidates, I'm not sure say it reach 30 million. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I'm just saying. I dey calculate off my head right now. Cannot say 10 million, 7 million, 5 million, 2 million, 1 million. It not reach. It not reach. It not reach. Not ask me who get 2 million. That not concern you. You suppose they are well since then. But then again, election don't pay dopper. So this is not the latest update from my neck. They say the majority, Mona here, this is not the interesting part right now, which they make me happy. They say the majority of this pre-registered fall within the youth demographic, with over 5 million between the age of 18 and 34. Now they register. And a total of 1.8 million were identified as students, and 168,000 were person with disability. Even person with disability, one make sure say come 2027 when in cast a vote, because it get where it dey touch everybody. I love this. I really hope our vote will count more often. But anyway, just to let you know, now Borno State now record the highest number of pre-registered voters. Yes, with a total number of 783. Followed by Osun State with 632 individuals. Lagos, when you get the highest population. What are we doing in Lagos? 500. Now we come third for people when they pre-register. But anyway, I foresee me I go in, but you can find all this breakdown later on. That's to say, the numbers of people who probably might vote come 2027 don't they increase before these people finalize all their registration and also get their voters card before 2027. Away from that, right now, more enter the big fish, which is the ASU drama, rather ASU versus federal government, right? You know how ASU reject the federal government proposal and they kick off 2 weeks strike. This strike, they don't fair one now. They don't sound warning. I think that was 2 weeks ago. Yes, it's been back and forth, right? Yes. So, as federal government give them proposal, they say it not align with what they want, with their demand. Now they decide kick off the warning strike, right? Which is 2 weeks. It kick off today by 12 p.m. As they do that one, federal government say if not so, there is no work, no pay them. On top say now they strike. The federal government they tell ASU members right now. That's to say, what to explain Nigeria problems sometimes they tire me, because we have been here before. I wonder where we are going back here, because the no work no pay as a result of strike when it happened not too long ago is just waiting ASU they fight for now. Say make federal government not they do like that again, but here we are now with no work no pay. So it just be like say with the roll in a circle. No, roll in a circle. No, that thing not correct. Roll in a circle. They on the road. They roll for circle. With the waka around circle. My head is slow. Just manage as you see. But I believe you get the point. But then again, that's to say, in the next 2 weeks right now, and I want to strike. That means if the thing not get head. And I be one the praise the administration say since this administration enter, not till I strike don't happen for the educational sector. I'm talking about the tertiary institution. But here we are right now. I think this will be the first warning strike by ASU for the last 2 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just try one. Remember some of the last. I'm not sure they don't do any strike this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the first time ASU would go on strike. And a couple of weeks ago, I be the one praise the Minister of Education. Say, oh, he always go head to head to make sure say he resolve this issue. May not end up for strike. But here we are right now. warning strike don start. Whether they'll call her off in coming days, we'll get to find out, and I will let you know. But that na all I fit share with you at this particular junction right now. As I dey always talk, time not dey always there enough for us to take waka around the stories where matter, all the news where matter. But I believe we don't do our best, and you get the pictorial view. But then again, we move to the next hour right now. Which is Office Palava. So don't go anywhere. My name is Tori the boy Emmcee around B 89.9 Yanga FM station with Sabi. And normal, if not, see, no matter the pattern when they carry they come, with the run on the normal, different pattern.
We be 89.9 Yanga FM.